Aries, welcome. It's Jeff here, Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from May 5th all the way to May 11th, so welcome. Have a lovely weekend. I hope you are. Hope you had a lovely weekend, and hope you have a lovely week. Let's talk about what's coming up. We only have one thing, and that's on the 10th, so we're still, again, a lot of energy shifts have happened in the last 3 weeks. And we're feeling the energy ramp up this week because we have a full moon in Scorpio on May 12th. We'll deal with that next week. But right now, this is a time to really we get these times once in a while to adjust to the energy and to really just savor what's going on here now. You know, we've got Mother's Day at the end of this week. So, you know, it's ramping up towards that weekend, that Sunday, I believe here. And this is the only energy shift we have is Mercury moving into Taurus. And that's, a little bit more rigid thinking, holding back. Don't want to hold back too much, only when it's appropriate. But you can definitely feel the energy ramping up to this full moon that's going to be happening next Monday. But for now, what we're doing is just kind of taking it in. Again, it's the buildup of energy that we're focusing on. So not much to talk about as far as the energy. So this kind of gives us that break. We're reeling from all this energy that shifted so far. My candles are burning out because I just got done doing like readings for clients. So I'm like, I got some extra time. I'll go ahead and start the next week's readings. But yeah, the candles are burning out. Maybe that's still burning. I don't know. Maybe we'll switch it out. I got to buy new ones because I kind of went through them all. Let's see. Can I get this one? Yeah, I'll switch this one out with it. Hold on, Aries, because that's going to drive me nuts because that's going to go out eventually. And I don't want it going out during your reading. I'd say that candle is just about spent, but this one's not. So yay, new candles. Support the channel. So I can buy candles. I'm just kidding. But if you want to support the channel, go right ahead. Thank you so much in advance. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. There we go. Nice, soft glow. Absolutely. Okay, so Aries, let's get a message from our guides. This is from our Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. And which one do I keep? It is this one. Of course, the Angel of Abundance. Check this out. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Excellent. Taurus energy brings about abundance. It really does. Let's see. Angel of Abundance. Let's get to it. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see, Aries, what do we got? Angel of Abundance, bring it all to me. All right, here we go. The Angel of Abundance has shown up in your reading today to bestow a special blessing upon you, Aries. Accept this blessing of light and allow it to flow through your heart and mind. Ooh, did you hear that? Heart. Jesus. Allow it to both illuminate and inspire you. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest in your life because of your willingness in recent months to give and receive an equal measure. Very important, guys. Now I lost my train of thought here. Where'd it go? Equal measure. All right. True abundance manifests when we love and value ourselves as much as we love and value those that are dear to us. That's important. Keep an open heart and mind and continue to give and receive freely. Accept all the abundance the universe is offering you in the clear knowledge that you deserve it. That's how you attract abundance to you. That's a beautiful card. It looks very Aries energy, doesn't it? Opening up to abundance and receiving it is believing that you're deserving of it. All right, Aries. Enough of my palaver. And let's get the vibe for you this week. Again, we're in a first quarter phase. Really don't talk much about phases, but for some reason I was prompted to go ahead and do that. So this is, the week starts off really good, a nice good edge to it, ramping up to that full moon energy and releasing. Can you feel it? All right, Aries, let's do this. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's get the vibe for the week. Okay. Wow, yeah, you've got to make a decision here. Definitely making a decision. Definitely. And I think the universe wants to tell you that you're wasting your energy. Oh my God, look at that. You're wasting your energy because you're too busy in the stuck of it. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? Choose the highest and the best for you, Aries, this week. Please, please, please. You're wasting your energy. Something in the past is stopping you from making this decision. Maybe you think, oh, here we go again. Approach this differently. You know what I'm saying? The Seven of Cups, again, choose the highest and the best for you. Don't beat yourself up about this. Stuck is a state of mind. You need perspective here. The Magician is in the middle saying, you create your reality. What are you putting your focus on? And then it shifts. Then it opening up to abundance. Here we are with the Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles knows that she deserves it. Eyes are closed. I am safe. I don't have to worry about anybody behind my back. I know that I am deserving of it, and I choose that. You need to make the choice to allow abundance to flow into your life this week. I'm telling you right now, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles are showing taking action. So you got to make a decision here. You got to take an action. You got to move towards it, and you will, and you'll be able to do it. I like that. This is taking control, but slow and steady. There's a message of that also. But it's an opportunity now to really make the choice to start laying down that foundation to open up to the abundance because you deserve it. That's key. I deserve abundance. Abundance is my right. Thank you for the abundance that flows to me. See how easy that is? So, don't be tempted to be in this stuck mentality. See the vision in your mind, okay? Accelerated motion, messages coming in this week too. Messages big time. And look at this. The Two of Cups and the Lovers. I'm really digging that energy right there. Slowly making its way towards something here. Maybe it's the decision to just open up to love. Again, that's more opening up to abundance. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Let's get some love vibe. I mean, the Two of Cups and the Lovers out together. We gotta hit it. You know what I mean? Oh, my oven's preheated. Yay. All right. Let's get the vibe for relationships. Is that it? Yes. Okay. Why they yelling at me like that? Okay. Yeah. We may be holding back a decision to make here. It's time to end the negative self-talk. That's exactly what that is. It's time to empower yourself. Queen of Cups is getting in tune with your love energy, your soul vibe. You know what I'm saying? And look at that. An Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles here. Fuck. This is definitely prosperity of all kinds coming into your life. You're holding back your own prosperity here. That's the huge message for this week. Especially, and this is about relationships and everything in between. And that's exactly what that is. It's time to empower yourself. You are creating your reality. Don't bog it down with the past and negative thinking patterns. They need to change. It's time for a change. And we need to speak highly of ourselves and our relationships, or that is what we receive, So be careful about the vision that you're holding in your mind, all right? Now, there's a huge message here is saying, wait, the timing is not quite right. Slow and steady. Take your time with this, all right? Boundaries, firm boundaries are needed now. Mastery, you've learned the spiritual lesson. For some of you, you are opening up to this energy. You're way ahead of the curve here. So open up to it. And second chance, this relationship deserves a second chance. Now, for some of you, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm feeling that for some of you. That's good. All right. Let's get a closing message for you, Aries. You're getting a second chance at whatever it is here. All right. Let's get your closing message. What do we have for you this week? Grounding, absolutely. With all that pentacle energy in here, absolutely. This will also help you to make the decision you need to make. Aries, you're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling it brings. That's fantastic. Ground yourself. You'll be able to make this decision. And oh boy, will you be happy when you do. Trust me. All right, Aries, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, the freaking weekend is posted on Wednesdays to give you the vibe for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And don't forget, watch your sun, moon, and rising. Okay, so if you've got an Aries sun, a Libra rising, and an Taurus moon, watch those readings too and put the three of them together. You'll be surprised at how they all kind of work together. The sun, moon, and rising. Your big three. Check those out. All right, Aries, if you'd like a tarot or astrology reading or both, you can get that with me in person or online. Click the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page. Aries, I love you all so much. Go out and ground. Really take it in. Again, this is the season of starting to take it in and being in the now and creating what you desire, because it's coming. All right, Aries, I love you all, and I will see you on the weekend. Taurus, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from May 5th all the way to May 11th. So welcome, Taurus. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are thriving in your Taurus season. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. My dad's a Taurus. May 11th. Is it May 11th? No, it's May 10th. Yeah, May 10th. I never can figure the two out. Anyway, not much to talk about astrologically. We have one thing going on May 10th. Mercury, the planet of communication, is moving into Taurus. So now we have the sun in Taurus, the Mercury now in Taurus. So let's be a little bit more down to earth in our communications, the way that we talk to people. Let's not be so stubborn, practical. Practicality wins the day around this time. And that's really all the energy that we have shifting this week. With so much going on within the last 2 weeks, it's about time we get a little breather to take it all in this week. But you will feel the energy ramping up because we do have a full moon on the 12th. There it is. All right, Taurus, let's get a message from your guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. Let's get a message before we start the tarot reading. And see how this week's going to fare for you. Let's get the vibe, shall we? Let's see. What do we have for you, Taurus? What do we have for you? That one just wanted to squeeze its way out. All right. It is the god of spiritual healing. An aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing. Let's see what that is. God of spiritual healing. Let's see, where is it? There we are. The essence of all healing is ultimately love. A situation in your life or an aspect of you is asking to be healed right now. Regardless of what method, technique, or therapy you choose, true healing, which stems from the spiritual heart of creation, only occurs through love. The God of spiritual healing has appeared in your reading today to send you love and light and love. Feel the presence of love all around you. Close your eyes and feel the love which automatically radiates from your heart like crystal pink light. Trust in the power of love to heal you and to heal any situation in your life that is in need of healing. Imagine yourself being filled and bathed in crystal pink light. Visualize yourself, your relationships, and all in your life as being healed right now. Remember, the power that made you can also heal you. That power is love. Big message for you this week. That's a big message. Heal yourself through the power of love. Everything boils down to two things: love or hate, love or fear. We make our choices based on those, love or fear. What's it going to be? You got enough time this week to go ahead and do that, okay? But you know you need some healing, or an aspect of your life needs some healing, and now is the time to allow that to happen and simply allow the love in. That's all. That's all you need to do. You're required to do no more. Interesting. Ooh. Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Just wanted to show you that there. I don't know why that came out, but interesting. Love. We're talking about love, and there it is. You know, there's the Lover's card. Oh, my God. All right, anything else for Taurus? Here we go. Okay. Wow. Got a lot of major cards here. Wow. A lot of things taking place right now. Lots going on here, Taurus. Lots going on here. Lots to unpack. Let's get to it. Five of Pentacles. Fear. Fear of failure. Four of Cups has got you turning your back on an opportunity that you have right now to do some healing. This is shoulda, woulda, coulda energy. This is, well, it's not realizing that your bowls are not empty. They're actually full. You just have to change your perspective. I love when the Four of Cups is out with the Hangman here, because it's a clear indication that you need perspective. You need to look at whatever this situation that you're fearing is in a different light. You need to just basically set yourself free from all of this. Judgments of others, judgments of yourself. It's really time to heal that part of yourself that does that. Now, the Judgment card is saying, set yourself free, get yourself some perspective, set yourself free from the opportunities that are available to you. You're not paying attention to it because of this Five of Pentacles, fear of failure, this fear, being left out, alienating, whatever it is, it's a judgment, and you need to set yourself free. Now, when you do that, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Lovers, that's a total shift right there. The Knight of Cups is bringing an offer in here, maybe of love. There's an message of love here, but it could also be something you've been waiting for. Eight of Wands, again, communication coming in, something coming in that you've been waiting for. You fear it. It's never going to come. You let go of that fear. It comes. And then the Lover's card. There it is. Especially about a relationship. So the God of spiritual healing is saying, let's free ourselves and heal this situation. Interesting. I like the way that turns out, but it could be definitely about a relationship that needs some healing that you're still dealing with. Okay, let's get some oracles. Let's see what the oracles have to say for you. All right, what do we have for Taurus? Damn. What do we have for Taurus? What else do we need to know? Okay. Yeah, this is causing a lot of mental conflict, whatever this is, and it just simply needs to be set free from. You are strong enough to do this. All you need to do is focus on victory and success. And the Wheel of Fortune here is like, okay, come on, it's time. Let's go. Let's do this. It's time to heal. It's definitely time to heal. No doubt about that in this message. To let go of this fear and still holding on to the past, whatever it is, okay? Now, let's look at love. Let's see what we got. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have here? Interesting. Been saying that a lot. All right, 6 cups could be something from the past. All right. Could be too much in the past. 6, 6, 6. Something in the past, victory and success about a relationship. This too shall pass. This will turn around. Wow, look at this. The sun. All you need to do is shine as brightly as the sun. Be yourself. Set yourself free. Let your real, true self shine in your relationships instead of wearing a mask. Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. That's great. That's a new way of looking at things. You get the perspective you need, and an opportunity comes in. Again, communication. Things are going to ramp up this week. Something's coming in for you. And 4 of Wands is harmony. Relationship looks like, something gets smoothed over here. Something complete. Something is, boom. It's all good. 2 aces here. That's great. No fear. That's the big thing. No fear. All right, let's get some messages of love and see what they add to this. What do we need to know? So we've got some worrying here, some conflict, some ruminating about the past. And we need to heal that. Absolutely. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Someone from the past may be. They could be coming around. You could be getting a message from that, or you just could be hearing from your partner and saying, listen, you know what? You're working too much. I need to be with you. Self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Yes. Before moving forward, you do need to set yourself free from these hung-up perspectives and still looking at the past. It almost seems like somebody wants some retribution here, and that's not going to happen in the way that you want it. So release that expectation. Passion, try something you've never done before. That's very evident here, and boy, does it pay off. Maybe going somewhere, doing something. Play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. That's what will make all of this good, is when we're not taking things so seriously. And, it's almost like you're harumphing, Don't pout in the corner. You're strong enough. There's Leo energy involved here, too. Use that to your advantage. All right. Let's get a closing message for you, Taurus. Interesting week. Heal your relationships. Heal yourself, the relationship with yourself, and then pay it forward, Or you'll see, as life is, it's a reflection of you. All right, protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Notice when you start focusing on the mental conflict. Notice who in your life brings mental conflict to the table. Are they disrupting your relationships? Is it a relationship that's disruptive because they bring this conflict? Protect yourself and your energy. You're worth it. All right? But definitely healing some relationships, and it's time to do that with yourself and others. So good job this week. Protect yourself. All right, Taurus, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, the freaking weekend is posted on Wednesdays. Gives you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got you covered, baby doll. And if you'd like a tarot or astrology reading or both, I got a little combo thing going on, and it's great. You could do that in person or online. Go ahead and click the link in the description, and it'll bring you to my booking page. Taurus, protect yourself and your energy. You're worth it. And get some spiritual healing, something that we all need. All right, I love you all, and I will see you on the weekend. Gemini, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from May 5th all the way to May 11th. So welcome, Gemini. I hope you are doing well. Hope you are thriving in the springtime. It finally is here. I'm a big proponent of nice weather, and, well, although it's raining right now and it plans on being 52 degrees and rainy all day, but there's green out there. And there's flowers growing and blooming and all kinds of stuff. So I'll take it. I'll take it. We only get 2 good months of good weather here up in Western New York, and it's horrible. We just anticipate. And here's the thing. Maybe the reason why I'm going on this little rant is to say that there are times when we shouldn't put so much credence in my day will be great if or when. Oh, I'll have a better day if the sun came out and it was nice out. Sure, it would help, but is it the be-all, end-all of the vibe that you're putting out for your day? So if it rains all day, like it's going to today, will you let that spoil your vibe? Or could you take advantage of that? Maybe turn it on its ass and be like, well, the weather's so shitty around here. What if you go, today is one of those days where I could probably just chill. Maybe, I want to do a lot of things outside and get my garden going and all this other stuff and just want to be out of the house after being in it for so long. Maybe I just need to take this time for a rest period. Or maybe get into that good book I've always wanted to watch, or maybe spend some time with my kids, or whatever it is, or just, hang with my spouse. We're always putting I'll be happy when into the future. And then when we get there, we set the goalposts back again. Be aware of that, Gemini. Do you do that? I'm pretty sure the majority of all of us do that in some capacity, but we got to call ourselves out on it. So that's where we're at today. All right. So for the astrology, the only thing we have going on is on May 10th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is moving into Taurus. So it's a little bit more grounded. It's a little bit more bullish. So let's be careful of how we communicate. It could be slow at best, and that's okay. We're feeling this energy ramp up this week to the full moon that's going to be happening on the 12th. We'll talk about that later. But you can probably already feel it, I'm sure. You know what I mean? So that's about it for the astrology. So this week, take it easy. Again, enjoy the now. I'm going to be saying that a lot. I'm trying to stop myself to sneeze. Ugh. Okay. Let's get a message from your angels, gods, and goddesses. Excuse me. Bless you, Jeff. All right, let's get a message from your guides and see how we start off this week. What's the advice for us for this week for Gemini? What is it? Ooh, I like that. It's the angel of pleasure. Take pleasure in the things you do. Okay, now, we were just talking about that. What is your pleasure? Oh, and there it is. Turn right to it. The message for you, Gemini, today is to start to take pleasure in all the things you do. It's not all about hard work, achievement, and performance. What is important is that you make the most of every moment in your life. Start to do more things that bring you pleasure and that bring pleasure to those you love, work, study, and play with. Try it. You may be surprised to find that when things become pleasurable, you accomplish more with less stress and effort. So, this week, your guides are saying, yo, have fun with the things that you do. Enjoy the things you do. If it doesn't bring you joy, don't do it. And if you tell yourself, well, I have to, Jeff, I have to do it. Do you? Do you really? Step back from it. Step back from the emotional response of, but I have to. Do you? Do you really? Interesting. All right, Gemini, I believe the cards are ready for you. Let's get the vibe for this week, shall we? Let's do it. What do we got? Ooh. What do we have for Gemini this week? What's the advice, messages, the vibe, all of it? All of it. There it is. That card wants to come out. Anything else? There it is. Okay. All these cards are face down, and in my practice, I say that one's up, so it wants you to pause and take a look at this and just know this. Eight of Wands is things speeding up, messages coming in, communication, very, very telling. Oh boy. Yeah. Boom. Okay. Here we go. Nine of Cups is opening up to abundance, opening up to pleasure. Very telling here. Three of Swords and Nine of Swords is even more telling. And what this is showing is that we're still hanging about something in the past that has got us anxious and worried and not getting enough sleep. And Gemini, I have to tell you that we need to let this go in order to open up to this. Your job this week is to open up to abundance of all kinds, to release yourself of past regrets, heartache, whatever. This is the most feared and ugly card in the deck. You know what I mean? Three of Swords hurts. Let that hurt go. You may be anxious but maybe I need to hold on to this. No, you don't. Does it bring you pleasure? This don't look pleasurable at all. Okay? Open up. The universe really wants you to open up. Things are going to change fast when you do that. Change your energy this week. 10 of Pentacles is the payoff, baby. That's great energy right there. Could be opening up to a job. You could be hearing about a job, promotion, something that you feel, has hurt you in the past, or it's just a lack of enjoyment in your life is about to change when you open up to it. That's key. I'm telling you right now. Now, let's get some oracles and see what they have for you this week. How do they add to the story? What else is there to know? What insights, steps we need to take? The results of them, all right? There they are, boom. Yeah. The universe says this, choose wisely. What you're going to do here with the Seven of Cups, what you're going to do? Are you going to focus on disruption, conflict, and defeat? Okay, that's a choice. We've got plenty of that here. Or are we going to step into our power and again, open up to prosperity with material and spiritual prosperity? Another 8. What are you choosing here? See how this all lines up? There's a choice. And it's this choice, you see this is pointing towards that light. And the Nine of Cups is shining that light down on it. I mean, come on. I'm not stretching here. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? You can choose this bullshit, or you can choose this by opening up to this. The birds are flying up here, opening up to prosperity. I deserve it. Damn. Gemini. Powerful message. A lot of Geminis getting a new job, but it might stress you out because you got a choice to make here. Do I stay with the old, or am I going to do something that brings me pleasure? Again, this don't look pleasurable over here, and you have to make that choice. Interesting. Let's look at love and see how this all fits in, shall we? Okay. Wow. All right. Wow. Lots of pentacles here. Lots of prosperity. Putting in the work to feeling secure in your relationships. Yeah, spending some time alone and setting yourself free from judgments, past relationships. Use your inner wisdom. You know better than this. It's time to heal with the star here. And the universe has got your back too. I mean, when the star and the Ace of Cups come out together, it's also an indication of some self-healing. You really need to take care of this. You have to understand, again, choose wisely with the Magician here. You create your relationships. You attract those relationships. What are you attracting? Put in the work. Another 9. Pay attention to the 9s here. 9, 9, 9, 9. That's abundance. You're almost there. Act as if, and you shall have it with the Ace of Cups. A new beginning in love, new beginning altogether. Look at when you choose what you receive. Okay, let's get some messages of love. What else do we have for Gemini? Interesting, very interesting reading. First one is unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. Okay? For some of you, that's a necessity. We need that family time or whatever it is. Remember what we were talking about earlier before we started the reading. Addiction. And addiction is affecting this relationship. Now, this could, of course, this could create a lot of tension, a lot of stress, a lot. But do we need to put up with this? The addiction to, I don't know. It's pretty dark for some of you. But you can work through this. Again, look at the choice you make. Look at how beautiful it is over on this side over here. I'd never steer you wrong. True love, this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. You can definitely open up to something like that, but we need to take care of this. What are we addicted to? Bad energy? Anxiety, worry, that can be an addiction. Being addicted to negative thoughts. We need to choose wisely. This is the whole crux of all of this week. And you can make it happen. Simply by taking pleasure in all the things that you do. And if it does not bring you pleasure, you drop it. And that's that. And take steps to drop it, you know? Yeah, we got 2 messages here. Patience. Gemini, you're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. And healing. Huge. With the star and the Ace of Cups. Always, always, always. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now, Gemini. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Open up. Open arms, open heart. Open up. Make the choice. Be patient. Put in the work, and this will pay off for you this week. All right, Gemini, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, the freaking weekend is posted on Wednesdays, giving you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got you covered there. And I am available for tarot or astrology readings, or hey, both. All right? So, in person or online, go ahead and click the link in the description, and it'll bring you to my booking page, Gemini. Be patient. Practice your healing. Get your healing in line. Take pleasure in all the things you do, and I will see you on the weekend. Cancer, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's get ready. We'll talk about the vibe. This vibe is going to be from May 5th all the way to May 11th. I hope you're doing well, Cancer. Hope you are enjoying the spring and all that it brings. Blooming, thriving, jiving, shucking, whatever it is, you need to really bloom with this energy. That's what it's all about. Take a good look. Stop at what you're doing and take a good look at what nature's doing around you. Just a few months ago, it looked pretty grim. Man, ain't nothing growing on that bush, and ain't nothing growing on that tree. Those flowers all died. They ain't coming back. And here we are. Everything was monochrome. You know what I mean? Gray. Now everything is coming into color. Technicolor. The best color. You know what I'm saying? Take a look at that. What's that message telling you? Is that even in the darkest, coldest moments of your existence, there will always be room and a place and a time to thrive and bloom. Really think about that. That's kind of how that's why I love astrology so much, is because it's the study of cycles and the rhythm of what's going on around us. And the individual being a part of that and not separate from. And I think that's where we've strayed in the big philosophy of life, is that we have been taught that we are separate from, when that is not the case. And spiritual awakening, I believe, is some of that first steps is realizing that you are never disconnected from the almighty hum of the universe, you know? We're in one big hum. You know? That makes you feel good. That makes you know that if you look around, the universe only has one fucking job for you to do. And that's to bloom and to thrive. The earth, the universe, call it anything what you want, what you are enveloped in, this reality, gives you everything you need to thrive. Really think about that. All right. Got waxing philosophical there. But yeah, I mean, really think about that. And again, with all this astrological piece shuffling around on the board, especially with Pluto going retrograde a couple days ago, actually the other day, depending on when you're watching this, the 4th, it's a time to take that in, to really step back. All this energy has been shifting and coalescing. Now we get a time from May all the way to October, and this week, starting this week, to really adjust ourselves to this energy and be in the present moment. The only moment that matters is this one right here. Remember that. You're ruminating about the past, you're fucking up. You're projecting into the future, you're fucking up. You really sitting in this moment, being conscious of your breath, the things around you, your gratitude, the energy emanating from your heart center. Oh, yeah. Now you're vibing up. You know what I'm saying? There's only one way to do this, kids, and that's to be in the now. Thank you for my beautiful life. Thank you for the prosperity, joy, and health that surrounds me in this moment, every moment. Thank you, universe, for always having my back, for allowing me to thrive. I thank myself for allowing myself to thrive. That's important too. Positive self-talk. I know it's not, toxic positivity. I hate that shit because it can be toxic when you're in denial of things. But in this instant, it is necessary for you to rewrite the script that's playing around in your head. No more. You can take control of that. All right. Let's get a message from your guides, from the angels, gods, and goddesses deck. And this is God of the Underworld. Something which no longer serves you is about to end. Wow. Cancer. Let's read up on that. Kind of sounds foreboding in a way. But is that all of a sudden your fear comes up? Let's read first. Oh, God. Hades, god of death and the underworld, has appeared in your reading today to mirror an impending death. Yet, this is not a physical death. Rather, it is the death of outmoded ways of thinking, belief systems, or emotional patterns that restrict or prevent you from moving towards a more positive and inspiring future. On a subconscious level, you have yearned to rid yourself of these traits, which, deep in your heart, keep you from being and experiencing all you can. It is difficult to let go of something so familiar to you. And that's another thing, like a lot of people don't let go of limiting beliefs or even people because they feel like that's such a part of them. Well, my trauma, that's my armor, that's my badge of courage. No, it's not. No, it's not. Let it go. It doesn't serve you. So it is difficult to let go of something so familiar to you. Yet know that in this instance, it is essential that a part of you die in order for you to experience the endless possibilities. Surrender, let go gracefully, and trust. Hades is often brutal in his ways, so you may feel unsettled or out of balance in the coming days. However, remember that this is all a natural part of the healing process. This card is not a curse. Rather, it is a blessing. It is a blessing, which has the power to transform your life. Remember, death and rebirth are two sides of the same coin. You cannot have one occur without the other. Let go of the old and make way for something new. Fucking hell. Ring that bell. Pay attention, Cancer. Damn. Wow. I really don't know what to say. I'm giving you that pause to kind of take it in. I feel like there's a lot of you that just felt, oh, wow, that hit. I hope it did in a good way. All right, let's get the vibe for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit that subscribe, and let's get the vibe. All right. What do we got? Wow. Holy shit. Look at that. My God. Mingya. All right. If my Nana heard me say that, she'd be like, Jeffy, don't say that. Don't say that to your YouTubers. She's passed now, but I'm sure she's saying that now, like, sta mingia, disgraziata. Okay. All right. What we need to work on, what we need to embrace, and the outcome. And the outcome, kids, is 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. What is this telling you? What is this telling you? I'll tell you what it's telling you. Open up to a goddamn good life. Open up to stability. Long lasting. This is also a job, promotion, something. 2 10s. Damn. This is just feeling good. Feeling secure in what you do and who you are. and who you're with. But there's always a but, isn't there? Six of Cups and the Five of Wands. Okay, something from our past is still causing us some drama. Maybe we're still vying for parents' attention when it's no longer needed. Their affection, you don't need to compete or to beg for anybody's attention, love, affection, anything like that. Is that something that you're prone to do? You know, lots of things to ask yourself, but don't bring up drama from the past. Let that go for once. What we need to embrace is the Page of Swords. There's a message coming in, new ideas, could be going back to school, could be teaching, could be doing a lot here. You're walking a thin line between genius and normal person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be thinking about going back to school, taking an online course, something. The star is telling you, we got your back. It's time. Time of healing, especially from the past, letting yourself go and not stirring the pot when you don't need to. All right. The Three of Wands is saying something that you've been waiting for is coming. It's on its way. 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. That is beautiful energy. But I mean, we could stop the reading here with that message from your guides and this right here. That's enough, folks. But you know what? I want to know more. I want to know what this is. I want to know how we can fix that to open up to this. Because I got a feeling if we're still carrying this around, we ain't getting that. Interesting. Okay. Let's get some oracles, shall we? Can we get some oracles? Interesting. Interesting. Emotionally withdrawal. Let it go. Let it go. Whatever this is, past issues, drama, whatever it is, this is all you need to do is shine as brightly as the sun. This is the sun card. Leo energy. Shine as brightly as the sun and positive movement forward. 8. Interesting. Let's play around with some numbers, shall we? 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8, 8, 8. Want to keep going? 9 minus 1 is 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 is abundance and opening up to it. And that looks plenty with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles here. You know, why sit in this? The key is letting yourself out of that. Let the universe take it over. All right, universe, you know what? Take this. This no longer serves me. Actually, 8, 8, 8 right here. 9 minus 1 is 8. I mean, guys, pay attention. All right, let's look at love. Let's look at relationships. Let's look at all of this. I mean, we do have some indications of relationship stuff with the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, which is walking away from things. This is the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands is messages coming in, positive messages coming in. Also, Page of Swords, also with that. But 8 of Wands is usually Cupid's arrow. You know, so who knows? Stranger things have happened. That wants to come out. All right, we good? Yep, we're good. All right. Yeah, whatever this is, this past thing is giving you some anxiety. Still keeping you up at night. It's time to let that go. How, Jeff? Well, I'll tell you. First of all, the universe is getting the mix right. So I don't want you to feel alone. You see those 2 cups? It's getting the mix right. And it takes time. It's a little bit of patience. Those 2 of Cups show in the card the 2 of Cups. Getting that mix right. energies matching, coalescing. Another 8. Ding, 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 ding. The 8s have it. Bingo's been called. Hold your card. But this is putting in the work, dedicating effort into moving forward, positive movement forward by emotionally withdrawing. Boom, boom, boom. And shining as brightly as the sun. King and Queen of Wands. Now, when this comes up in the love portion, it is very rare that a king and queen of the same suit will come out in a shuffle. This is, again, Leo energy, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But what this is like energy, change, and embracing change, and knowing that change is good for you in this instant. Putting in the work to make that change, because it pays off. And the 3 of Wands, again, something you've been waiting for. Interesting. But something's got to go in order to let this in. Like Hades, the god of the underworld, states, something which no longer serves you needs to end. So you can really open up to this. Job, relationship, just a positive life. Pay attention to the 8s. All right. Messages of love. What do we got? There we go. Okay. What else do we have for Cancer? Cancer. What do we have? Interesting. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. All right. So Jeffy calling you out on some shit that you may be in denial of. Because you can't be, oh, no, it can't be that. It can't be my daddy issues or my mommy issues. You know, that's still, I thought I dealt with those. I've heard that a lot this weekend, is when I'm doing an astrology reading or a tarot reading. I've done several of them today. And a lot of them said, well, I thought I dealt with my mom issues. But you're having issues with your kids. Your kids are having mom issues, which in turn means that you still have mom issues. You deal with those mom issues, and the issues you have currently go away. You heal that. Some of you might be in denial of it. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. All right. Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. They're showing you the steps here. Number 1, some of you could be in denial of a lot of things. You haven't fixed it, and that's okay. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself or another so you can move on. There's a lot of moving forward here, moving on. And rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So what you cried about over and over and over again was it's only to set you up to better something better here that you've been waiting for. People, trust. It's safe to trust in this situation. You deserve it. Allow it. All right. Damn, we're at 18 minutes. Good. You're worth it. Let's get a closing message and see how they wrap this all up. Wrap it up. Look at angel number 8s. It's abundance, but there's more out there that you can research and listen, read on it, because I think it's important for you. August may be a big time. And there it is. Cancer. Reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life, to let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy, and notice who and what brings you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. Fuck. Trust me. You let that go, and you're opening up to just a wonderful thing. I mean, the King and Queen of Wands, which I got sidetracked from, that's a divine counterpart match. And I hate to say it, it's cringy, but it's soul kind of relationship, not twin flame. Don't get me started on that. But no, Jeff's not jaded at all. But yeah, like match energy, you know, both in need of a change. And they come together. Divine union. Let's call it that, okay? Divine union. Star-crossed lovers. I like that better. All right, Cancer. Something's got to go in order for this to come in. You choose. It's time for some life cleanup. You got this. Lots of positive movement forward for you this week. Open up to it and allow it to happen. All right, that's going to do it for this week, Cancer. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget the freaking weekend is posted on Wednesdays to give you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got you covered there. And if you'd like a tarot or astrology reading, or both, I got a tarot and astrology combo that's been selling like hotcakes. I can do that for you in person or online. Click the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page. Listen, Cancer, you got this. Some good shit is on the way. And this isn't toxic fucking positivity. I've been doing this for 30 years. I call it like I see it. And I'm telling you right now, something good that you've been knowing that you deserve is about to come your way. Just let go of the bullshit and the baggage and you'll get it. All right, I love you all. Thanks for watching and I will see you this weekend. Leo, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from May 5th all the way to May 11th, so welcome, fellow kings and queens. Let's talk about the energy for this week. Got some good news. Not a lot going on, and that means that we can kind of let this settle. The energy for the last 3 weeks has really ramped up. We've had pieces move all over the board. And now we've got to figure out our next move. We were talking about that in our readings before. Go ahead and check those out. But what's going on here is we are on May 10th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is moving into Taurus because it's full-blown Taurus season. Nothing wrong with that. And so communications take a more grounded approach. Could be a little harsh. Be careful on how you talk to people. You know what I mean? Taurus can be very, bullish, Ugh. And you could feel that energy ramping up because on May 12th, next Monday, we have a full moon in Scorpio. So that's going to be emotionally intense, but we'll talk about that next week. Right now, for this week, we can take it easy a little bit. All right? So with that being said, welcome, Leo. We can get a breather. Now, I was flabbergasted about the weekend readings that we did. Something has shifted in our lives, and let's look at it. And I'm pretty sure it's relationships and love. But let's get a message from our guides first. I can't wait to get to the meat of the reading. And I hope you feel the same way, because something's up here. I don't know what it is, Leo. I'm not saying anything specific, but something has shifted here. So, and I hope it has been shifting in the right energy for you, because let me tell you something. After the fucking months I've had, I deserve it. All right. Angels of Vision. Angel of Vision. Ooh, lots to take in here. Wow. See those eyes just staring at you? It's kind of freaking me out. I'm watching you. Oof. All right. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. What do you think that means? Now I'm kind of worried. What the fuck's going on here? Right away, my Scorpio rising is like, what the hell's going on here? All right. The Angel of Vision has appeared in your reading today to help you to see through a particular situation that is affecting your life at present. There is more to the current situation than meets the eye. The person or people involved are hiding part of the truth and are not revealing the full story. Oh, hell, no, don't fuck with us. Don't fuck with us this week. For real. Do not rely on what you are shown or told. Rather, start to pay attention to your intuition. What is your gut feeling regarding this present event? Ask your Angel of Vision to help you. Trust your feelings and natural instincts instead of relying on what others say. All will be revealed through the light of love, and the current stream of events will turn in your favor. All right, so what this is saying is, don't believe what you're told or what you see, but you got to feel this out with your intuition, whatever that is, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad situation, but maybe someone isn't revealing all that there is. And there's nothing more than a Scorpio rising Leo sun to say, oh, that means I got to dig deeper into what this feels like? Absolutely. I don't want to do any investigating. Wear it on your sleeve like I do, huh? You know? But just be aware of that. Don't go based on hearsay. So some people might be gossiping. Maybe they're spilling the tea and it's spilling in the wrong direction. Or it's the wrong tea to spill. Either way, I hope you're not involved in it. I just want to check to see if any cards went flying under the chair. Okay, they didn't. All right, now we got the vibe here. All the cards are flipped down except for this one. In my readings, I usually say they want you to pay attention to this first. And that's the Eight of Pentacles. Put in the work, dedicated effort into what you love to do. The moon symbolism is very strong there. All right, let's see how this works with the other ones. Interesting. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Interesting. The full moon's going to be important for you. I'll tell you that right now. You heard it here first. Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups. This is, again, indecision, stuck, energy, feeling stuck in making a decision. Make the best decision for you because it's going to be successful with the Six of Wands here. And that's because you choose success, and that's it. That's all you need to do. But there's something that's causing you to hesitate on your decision here. I think you need to empower yourself and put in the work to empower yourself this week to be able to make that decision. Now, the Knight of Cups, I like that. It's an offer coming in. Message of love, something. And the Six of Wands is success, victory, in the spotlight. Don't shy from it. Put the work into it. Again, vision. You know, that doesn't look like having the vision right there. You know what I'm saying? There's more to this, I'm sure. All right, let's get some oracles and see where we're at with this, Leo. In order to make the best decision for ourselves, we need to really empower ourselves to say that we are worthy of the decision. We are capable of making good decisions. You know what I'm saying? It's working out victoriously for you, but this is empowering energy and put in the work to do that. All right. Yeah. Okay. Wow. All right, yeah. Disruption. The disruption from the past events has probably clouded your judgment here. I think that's what's clarifying these two cards. Let's not focus on disruption. Let's not do that. Instead, let's leave it to the universe. Put in the effort to empower yourself to kind of like, I'm not in control of this, so therefore I'm letting the universe take over. And then when you do, boom, destiny, Wheel of Fortune, something's working out here in your favor. When you get out of this, when you put in the effort to get out of this, you kind of just leave it up to the universe. That's all. No expectations, no beating yourself up. That's all. Nice and easy, lemon squeezy. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Don't cause any disruption in order to get what you want here. Go with the flow. There's a big go with the flow, and you're going to be really, really, really benefiting from it when you do that. See, I'm just really excited about the message. The message wants to come out faster than I can speak it. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got for love? Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Heartache. Again, this is clouding the decision you need to make. And Seven of Swords. Self-deception. So there's, we've got to regulate that. 10 of Wands, release your burdens. Another 10. So we're making progress here. Believe me, we're making progress. Now, you're strong enough to do this. Leo energy, there we are with the eights. 8, 8, 8. You're strong enough to make this decision. Put in the work. Pay attention. 888 is abundance, folks. King of Swords. I cut all this to the past. I speak my truth. I speak up. I don't let this influence me. In fact, I'm making the change. Knight of Wands offer coming in here in love, and the Four of Wands is harmony, happening, happiness. It's change. It's great. It's beautiful. Yeah, open up to it. Six of Wands and the Four of Wands shows engagement, marriage, something like that, union, things coming together. It all happens when you know that you're strong enough and make the decision to put in the effort to just go with the flow, go with the universe. Let the universe guide you. You know, maybe because you can't see all of the story, let the universe be the storyteller for you. You will not be disappointed. I guarantee it. All right, let's get some messages of love. Let's see. Let's see what they got to add to this. Let's see. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So stop looking at it as it's disrupting you and just, accept it. You've been protected, and that's come out twice. Protected. You are safe and divinely guided. Trust that. Put in the work to know that you are divinely guided. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not going to work out in your favor. That's a huge thing. Allow the vision to unfold to you, but know that you are deserving of a beautiful vision of your life. Wow. Finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. Okay. Again, that may be causing the disruption here. Let it go. Surrender to the universe. Victory over being a victim. Okay. Now, let's get a closing message for you. So, this is about trusting the vision, opening up to a higher vision, letting the universe guide you, and not focusing on trying to figure out the who, what, where, when, and how. That's not your job. Your job is just to open up to it. All right, let's get a closing message. There it is. Let's see. What do we got, Leo? Bravery. Absolutely. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable, Leo. You can't make this shit up. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. I mean, what? You're strong. You got this. Boys and girls, you absolutely do, and it will be successful. Open up to the opportunities, and the universe will never let you down. I promise you that. All right, Leo, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, the freaking weekend is posted on Wednesdays to give you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the 3 most important days of our week. Ooh, my nose is itching. I hope we don't kiss a fool. You won't. And if you'd like a tarot reading or astrology reading or both, I've got that available for you in person or online. You can click the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page and I will hook you up. All right, Leo, have a great week. Open up to this. You don't need all the details. Let the universe fill in the blanks and the vision will become much more clear. Make that decision. It's for you and it will be successful. All right, I love you all and I will see you on the weekend. Virgo, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from May 5th all the way to May 11th. So welcome, Virgo. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are thriving, and it's becoming more and more like spring. Absolutely, and I hope you're enjoying it. I hope all Virgos are out there gardening, getting their gardens ready. I'm sure you're doing that. Probably cleaning house. You got those windows open. You know, you are cleaning, making a list. I hope you're doing that. You know, I have a triple Virgo friend, triple Virgo, sun, moon, and rising, all in Virgo. She's awesome. And man, does she know how to get things done. A little erratic because she does a lot at the same time, but it all gets done. It's almost like, you know, you're watching chaos turn into some kind of methodical like it was planned that way, you know what I mean? But yeah, she's a list maker and a doer and, gardener extraordinaire. We love her so much. But yeah, Virgo, get some things done. This week is a time to get some things done. We've had a lot of energy shifts within the last month, 2 months, 3 months, God, it's just coming and coming and coming. And May 10th is the only little energy shift that we have. Mercury is moving into Taurus. So communications become a little bit more grounded, a little bit more, maybe a little bit more combative. Again, we're dealing with this ramp up of energy for this full moon that's happening on May 12th. We'll talk about that next week. All right. But yeah, it's a good time to get some things done. So let's get a message from your guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. Let's get a message for you, Virgo, and here it is. Goddess of the sacred path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. So this week, your guides are saying, listen, you're on a sacred path. And sometimes logic doesn't fit. So trust your intuition and see where it brings you. Okay? Let's read up on that, though, shall we? Goddess of the sacred path. Okay, where is that? Goddess of the sacred path. Just taking. Okay, there we are. All right, Virgo, this is a time to let go of what you think is logical and trust your feelings. What is it that you would truly love to do or experience at this point in your life? Imagine. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind. This is because your heart holds your true essence. It is the gateway to your soul, whereas the mind dwells more within fears, which often prevent us from fulfilling our true potential. All is possible when what you choose to do and experience aligns with your heartfelt purpose and dreams. Trust your feelings this week. Start to keep a journal in which you express and explore all it is that you truly would love to be, have, and do in this life. Do this lovingly and honestly, and you will be gently guided along your sacred path. All right, so write it down. Where do you want your life to guide you to? And this week can guide you to some wonderful things. So make it happen. Okay? It's not with our minds. It's how we feel inside. The feelings push the thoughts into transmission, into a frequency that the universe responds with like frequency. It's so simple. It's amazing that you would call that magic, All right. Let's get the vibe. Virgo, thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's get the vibe for this week for you. What do we have? That's a little chaotic shuffle right there. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they needed some organization there. All right, anything else for Virgo for this week? Okay. Oof. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, Virgo, again, logic has got you pretty tied up right now. With the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords, this is anxiety. You don't know what the future brings, but I'm going to tell you something that's going to bring some closure here. Finally, you're moving towards, the world is your oyster, basically. So don't let your thoughts deceive you. That's what this is. See all those crows causing all that havoc? And it's putting you in a stuck mentality with the Hangman. And the Hangman is telling you, get some perspective. I love this in the middle. The Fool and the Six of Wands. Don't be foolish by letting your thoughts deceive you. Again, logic, thoughts. Follow your intuition. take a risk of some sort here. Six of Wands is claiming victory, not victimhood. Those arms are up in a V for victory. Okay. Now, as we change into this and not stay stuck in this energy, the Knight of Pentacles is an offer coming in. It's also slow and steady energy. It's tending to your garden. It's getting things done. It's action. Okay. The Lovers, taking action in a relationship. You may be having some disagreement or something like that. This will resolve itself when you take a risk and kind of listen to your intuition and go with the flow here. It's going with the flow this week. And the Lovers and the World, I mean, this is something working out here, completing. You could be traveling towards somebody. They can be traveling towards you, something. But you're too twisted up here in your head, which needs some resolving. It's just about taking a calculated risk here and just focusing on success and victory. That's it. That's all you need to do. Anxiety can also be turned into excitement. Instead of saying, I don't know what the future holds, check yourself. Take a deep breath and go, I don't know what the future holds, but I'm excited because I know it's going to be something better than I have right now, and I deserve better. You see what I'm saying? You can turn the anxiety into excitement. Now, let's get some oracles and see what else did they add for this week, Virgo. Something's definitely completing here. I like the World in that position. That is traveling. That is also getting things done. It is completing a cycle here, especially when it comes to relationships. It's been a slow drip, I would say. Yeah, we've had some obstacles and challenges, no doubt about that. We don't need to keep focusing on that. I think that's where our perspective gets flawed, is that we're still focusing on all the obstacles and challenges. That puts us in a victim mentality. We don't want to be there. Instead, you're strong enough. It's time to build on that inner strength. Pull that inner strength out and focus on success. Again, it's going to be successful. Everything's pointing towards success here. So focus on that, okay? Now, let's look at love. Let's see. What do we have for Virgo and love? Ooh. That one went flying. Anything else? I think there it is. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. Yes. Wow. Okay. Lots of change going on here. I know you're feeling uncertain. But I really want you to, again, get some perspective here. You know, the walls are up. So, of course, the defenses need to come down. Okay. The Ace of Swords is bringing in a new approach, a new way of looking at things, a new way of handling things. Don't be foolish. You don't have all the answers, and the old ones don't work anymore. You got to try some new things, okay? The new approach. Page of Wands brings in a message of change here. Okay, so it's time to change. Eight of Wands is fucking communication coming in, guys. I mean, some kind of communication is coming in here. And again, the Chariot with success. Whatever's going on here as far as relationships is really going to change drastically when you look at this differently. Instead of being so defensive and stuck in your ways, you know what I mean? It's time to open up to a different ideal that just now the answers flow and things start to flow more for you. Again, logic doesn't serve in this set of circumstances here. Trust your intuition, okay? Now, let's get some messages of love. Let's see what we got for that. Finances, financial challenges are affecting this connection, okay? That could be a lot of uncertainty here. But the Knight of Pentacles is bringing in an offer, bringing in some finances, some relief to finances maybe, and decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. And maybe that's what you've been putting off. But I'm going to tell you something. Once you make the decision to succeed, it pays off immediately. And support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. You do have a lot of support. And you don't have to feel like you have to go at this alone, you know? Get some perspective. Again, third party, not involved in anything, not emotionally involved in what's going on here, can easily help you get the perspective needed, okay? Let's get a closing message for you, Virgo, for this week, and see what they have to say. What do we have for Virgo to close this out? What's the closing message? Allow. Absolutely. With that Nine of Wands up here, we can't. Yeah. The Nine of Wands is a wall. And that keeps all, and we put the wall up for defensive reasons. I get it, you know, so no more arrows are slinging at you. But the thing is that nothing comes in, good or bad. So all you have is a wall, and you're behind that wall and really upset because you don't have what you desire, even when you've defended yourself. It's time to bring down the wall. Allow. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. You can't make this shit up, guys. Sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. There it is. There it is, Virgo. There it is. I mean, there's nothing else to say. Focus on success here, guys, and it'll work. It's okay to bring down those walls because you're protecting yourself, but it's keeping you stuck in a perspective that no longer works for you. And when you do, relationships open up, finances, you know, you're not in a lack mentality. You're opening up to abundance. Allow yourself a beautiful life. It's time. All right, Virgo, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch the Freakin' Weekend posted on Wednesdays. It gives you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and a little extra and a little funny here and there. And if you'd like a tarot or astrology reading, or both, I'm doing a combo that's really great. 45 minutes. We dive deep into what's going on for the rest of the year. That could be in person or online. You can click the link in the description, and it'll bring you to my booking page. Virgo, allow yourself this beautiful energy that wants to come in. It's there. Allow it to come in this week, and you won't be sorry. All right, I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the weekend. Libra, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from May 5th all the way to May 11th. So welcome, Libra. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are finding beautiful balance in spring and that lovely weather and getting things done. Energy's ramping up a little bit. We're not doing too much in the astrology realm. We're kind of like, we're in this building up phase to the full moon on the 12th. We'll talk about that next week. But all we have going on astrologically is on May 10th, Mercury is moving into Taurus. So we get a little bit more grounded communications. They slow down a little bit. Information kind of slows down, becomes more realistic. We want to be able to speak firmly, but not so bullish like a bull. Don't want to just stampede in with, how dare you? You know, let's be a little bit more practical and down to earth. But yeah, we're building up this energy. So we've had a lot of energy shifts in the last few weeks. So let's take it easy this week, all right? Again, with Pluto went retrograde a few days ago, it's time, again, take in the moment. Take in each moment. Start practicing that. And this summer will not fly by and pass you by, all right? So Libra, let's get to it. Let's get a message from your angels, gods, and goddesses, from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck, and see what message your higher self, your guides, your angels, whatever they are that are surrounding you, want to give you. And it's the Angel of Healing. This is a great card. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. What's going on, Libra? It's all right. Healing is here. It's on its way. All right. Libra, your angel of healing has felt your sadness and has shown up in your reading today to reflect healing light into your heart. Your angel wishes you to know that you are loved more than you possibly can imagine. Even though you feel alone and unloved at times, know that you are eternally loved. Whether you feel it or not, you are dearly loved and appreciated by many on the earth plane, as well as in this angelic realm. Close your eyes right now. Place your hand upon your heart and feel the healing light pour through you as you feel the presence of your angel. Feel yourself being breathed in support by the universal life force of love, and imagine yourself glowing with light. Talk to your angel. Ask anything you wish. Share anything you wish. You may communicate through writing or simply through thoughts and feelings. Doubt not that your angel exists. You will receive a positive sign or confirmation of some kind in the next few days, which will help you to both trust and believe. Very profound, very grounded message there. Very hopeful. Let your angels allow that healing in. Go back and listen to that and do that little tiny meditation to feel that healing energy coming to you, through you, and cleansing you. For whatever purpose it is. It could just be I got to just shake the day off of me. It doesn't have to be some major thing that you're going through. It could be minor. Minor things can turn into major if they're not taken care of, All right, so let's get the vibe for you this week, Libra. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's get the vibe for the week. What do we got going on here? Yeah, that wants to come out. Anything else for Libra this week? What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Those three don't come out. Okay. Okay. Wow. All right, Libra, let's do this. This looks really good, but this is a little troubling, okay? 5 of Pentacles is feeling left out, feeling alone, a fear of failure in some point. 5-5. 5 of Wands is, again, having to compete, feeling left out, like everyone has left you behind. That's not the case. It also indicates a lot of drama here. So you could just be, enough with the fucking drama, okay? Maybe wrapped up in some shit you need to get out of. Here's how you do it. King of Swords cuts all cords from the past. If this is past drama that's still coming up, that still gives you that ick, time to let it go. This is your indication with these 2 5s that you're at this point where it needs to go. King of Swords cuts all cords, looks at this situation and gets some perspective and goes, no, this isn't for me. This isn't for me. I'm only going to, with the 7 of Pentacles here, put my time and energy into things that are going to pay off. You being your biggest asset. Okay? Not focusing on this. When you do this week, Ace of Cups and the 6 of Wands, a new beginning with yourself, respecting yourself, overcoming this, whatever this is, healing. Ace of Cups isn't always about love coming in. It's about love for yourself coming in and healing, filling your cup first. Something you greatly need to do. And the 6 of Wands is victory and success this week. But those arms are in a V, not because, hey, look, I'm a victim, but because they're a victor. This is victim mentality. That's victor mentality. You see what I'm saying? Put in the effort to make it happen. Okay. So there could be some stuff going on around you. Do you really need to be involved in it? And if you are, ask your angels and guides to help you get out. Look at the Ace of Cups is out again. All right, so love could be a big thing for you guys this week. Look at that, the Ace of Cups again. Wish fulfillment. And the Wheel of Fortune, the Destiny. Wow, guys. When we look at the beautiful energy over here, why even bother this? Why even bother with this? It's time to fill your cup. Man, what a beautiful reading here. I mean, And for single Libras, could very well be healing that part of yourself that feels alone, that feels like you have to compete. You know, maybe you got to change the way that you're looking at dating. You know, all the dating pool is just full of carp. You know what I mean? Catfish, something. And the universe can only say one thing. That is true. So be careful where you're putting your focus, you know? Okay. Now, what else? This is for love and relationships. Oh my God, no way. Guys, the Ace of Cups is out again. Uh-huh. 3 different decks. Ace of Cups is out again. Definite new love. Definitely taking care of yourself. Let's continue. Yeah. 5 of Cups, again, another 5. Pay attention to 555. A lot of you are at this point where it's changing now. You're letting go of this. Disappointment, regret from the past. The King of Pentacles is showing up in a couple different ways here. Knowing that you deserve it. Knowing that you're being more mature about this. And you could be meeting somebody older. Maybe. Page of Swords brings in a message. Brings in an opportunity to look at things differently. From the page to the king. Page of Cups brings in an offer of love. There's that cup. And Ace of Pentacles. The universe is handing you this. It's destiny. Wow. 3 Ace of Cups. Big focus on self-healing. Filling your cup first. And for a lot of you, a new beginning in love. Okay. Let's get some messages of love. Interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. Again, this could be where it is. Do you really need to focus on it? Again, do you really need to focus on it? Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. The King of Pentacles is also showing that too. Go slow. It's all right. Let things marinate. Let things go as it should. Let's go with the flow instead of forcing it. And friendship. This friendship is leading towards more. For a lot of you, single Geminis. I mean, for Libras. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is going to happen. Definitely. Something's up here. Wow. I mean, holy wow. But if you're already coupled, this is a great time to really just allow the flow of this beautiful relationship to just continue. You know what I mean? To really take it in. These Aces of Cups are your cup overflowing with love. It starts with you, though, first, okay? Let's get a closing message for you for this incredible reading. And it's focus. Libra, you're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working towards what is. Paying extra attention to where you place your focus is the first step to creating an amazing life. Where are you putting in your focus? On empty cups? Or full ones? Overflowing? Making you, yourself, a priority. Libra, wow. That's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, the freaking weekend is posted on Wednesdays. It gives you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because I got you covered, baby. And I'm available for tarot or astrology readings or both. I got a great combo that's available still. You can book that in person or online. You can click the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page and I will hook you up. Listen, do you, boo. Love. It's all around you, inside and out. Put your focus on that, and that'll determine this beautiful reality for you. Coming soon to a life near you. All right, Libra, I love you all and have a great weekend. Have a week, and I'll see you on the weekend. Yeah. Scorpio, hey, it's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from May 5th all the way to May 11th. I'm going to add a little bit on there. I'm going to add another day on just for you, Scorpio, just for you. And I'll tell you why. We don't have that much going on this week astrologically, okay? We have one thing going on, and I just remembered that I didn't put it in Cancer's reading that I just did. Shit. All right, well, anyway. May 10th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is moving into Taurus. The Sun and Mercury always share the same sun sign as the months go on. You know, the Sun usually sometimes moves in first. I think it's always the Sun moves in first into a sign, and then Mercury follows. He's the wanderer, you know. But this is a good time to have some good practical communications. Communications may slow down a little bit, may be delayed, but don't dig your heels. You know, don't be stubborn in your conversations. You know, kind of see both sides of the coin here, you know. But on May 12th, we have a full moon, and you probably feel the energy already ramping up for you, Scorpio. We have a full moon happening in your sign, in Scorpio. Okay, now, it's an excellent time to release. And it's about taking off the masks that you wear. And I know that you wear plenty of masks. I have Scorpio rising. I'm a Leo sun. The Scorpio sign is my mask that I wear. Maybe in order, you know, for this to complete around this time, you can start researching, if you don't already know, what your rising sign is. So, you know, you can go to any site on the web right now and put in your birth data. That's your date of birth, your exact time of birth. And it should always be exact. Don't be, I think it was around this time. No, that's not good. That's not good enough. Sure the fuck ain't good enough for me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to have you go do your research and find your birth time because I want to be accurate with my astrology. And having an accurate birth time solidifies that. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you got your birth time, date of birth, exact time of birth, and location. You put that into the little interwebs, and it will bring you to your big three. And we talk about our big three. You hear people talk about it a lot, and they're important. There are three facets to the human personality, and especially in astrology. And that's sun, your individual, yourself, who you are, what you radiate, the sun radiating, who you truly are, beaming, your essence, and your rising, which is the mask you wear to the world. And then we have our moon. That's our emotional makeup. Like I'm a Leo sun, Pisces moon, Scorpio rising. I'm a hoot. If you know anything about astrology, oh yeah, he's a hoot. I'm being sarcastic. But the reason why I'm saying that is go ahead and find your rising sign. You know, look that up and then go watch that video and see how that kind of pertains to you. You'd be amazed. You know, if you watch your sun, moon, and rising videos along, you know, if you watch the 3 videos in this week's tarot reading instead of just the one, you're going to find stuff really fucking clicking, you know? Try it out. But this full moon is about taking off the mask you wear. Maybe being vulnerable and showing your true self finally. It's a reinvention of you. It's also a great time to take care of you. There could be some issues with relationships with others and yourself. This is with the full moon shining light on. And that's going to be happening for you on next Monday. So you're going to be feeling it this weekend. And we'll talk more about that on the freaking weekend when I post that on Wednesday. So be aware of that too. We'll also bring that up for you, Scorpio. Okay. So that's the big news. So I'm giving you a heads up because it's kind of weird how, I'm doing the 5th to 11th and I know that there's a full moon on the 12th. And I feel like if I bump it over the day, then now all of a sudden the schedule is all messed up. So unfortunately, I have to do this. But because it's happening in your sign, I'm going to talk about it in this video like I am right now. Now you understand my reasoning. Jesus. All right, let's get a message from your guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. There it is. I like this. Have I ever gotten this card before? Angel of Union. A partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's read up, shall we? Angel of Union, shine your loving light on me. Angel of Union, bring somebody who would do me all night. No, oh my God. Wait a minute. All right. All right. Angel of Union. See, that's my Scorpio rising, that dark, sinister, mind in the gutter kind of guy. All right. It's fun. All right. Let's get the meaning of this. A merger, partnership, or relationship of some kind is being formed, which holds long-term benefits for your life. This relationship, partnership, or merger, which is with someone you already know or deal with, is blessed and destined for great success of some kind. Many great and wonderful things are birthed as a result of this union, which will continue to grow and strengthen for the rest of your life. Thank the universe for this wonderful blessing. Now, you could be saying, Jeff, I got some shitty partnerships. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I'm telling you, you got time for that. How about we focus on partnerships and feeling blessed about our relationships with our family, our kids, our brothers, our sisters, your extended family, your friends, your work associates, whatever it is. Feel blessed to be a part of each other's lives and that they're a part of yours. All right. But that's showing, there's something working here that's going to work out for you. Maybe it's just the relationship with yourself, man. To be your best cheerleader, to be your best supporter, to be the one that you look in your eyes and just mesmerized by all the wonderful things you do and are and how beautiful you are. Could you imagine a relationship like that with yourself? Just imagine what that would bring in from the universe. Somebody else other than yourself with that kind of energy. It's possible. Damn. Let's get the vibe for you, Scorpio. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Typical Scorpio drama. Let's see what's going on here. It's positive, though. It looks tragic, but it's really not. It's really not. There are solutions and outcomes. That's where that goes. Knew it. Bingo, Scorpio. Here we go. Okay. Outcome looks great. I'm going to go there first. Okay. Ace of Cups, Six of Wands. New beginning, filling your cup first. New beginning in love. New beginning. Something's going on here. You heard it here first. Six of Wands. That person isn't on stage. claiming the victim. Those arms are not in the V of victimhood. They are in the V of victory, and that is how you shall be. Filling your cup first is integral to that. Or simply somebody coming into your life, a new love for life, a new positive outlook. Let's go here, though. The Three of Swords to the Five of Wands, something from the past, heartache. And I understand, but it's causing some drama. You could be dealing with some drama right now that's really got you worried. And there's a couple solutions that your guides have laid out here. This is what we embrace. We embrace a different attitude of not worrying about things. This is the Five of Swords is a decision that needs to be made. Victory or victim. It always comes down to that. No worries. The King of Swords is in the middle by saying, I cut all cords from the past. I cut all cords from this. I see the long game. You can see he's up in the mountains overlooking how the game is laid out, having the foresight, the wisdom, and speaks his truth. I'm not going to let this worry me, bother me, drama, anything. I'm letting it go. Queen of Cups, there's the cup right there, and it's empty. Allow the universe to fill it. And then you do it. You see the action here? Surrendering, accepting, and gratitude. Fuck. I love this for you. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of shit going on here. There's a drama. What's going on here? But we know what's going on here. It's wasted energy and unnecessary. And we need to combat that. And we really don't need to combat it. It's just about changing our energy. And a lot of it is because you're trapped in fear. Oops, trapped in fear. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Scorpio. Obstacles and challenges. Because of the trapped in fear, I see how this is working out here, Pay attention to 555. It's time. The 5 is the halfway point when you're like, okay, that's it. It's time to make a decision. But do not turn your back on opportunity right now. Not a good time to do that. You have a golden opportunity here. Become aware. Where are you putting your focus? On trusting the universe and allowing things to come in, being victorious, finally filling your cup, healing yourself, or still stuck in this? The universe wants you to know that it's positive movement forward from here on. Messages coming in. You have to be aware of what's going on here. Pay attention to the 5s. 5, 5, 5. 4 plus 1 is 5. You're at that point. You can do this. Trust. It could be some hard work for you, Scorpio, but I firmly believe that if you just relinquish this need for control, Maron, will it just turn around for you easily. All right, let's look at love. What else do we need? Anything else? They said to get rid of the ones on the bottom. Okay. Yeah. You're holding back, and it's time to set yourself free. Shoulda, woulda, couldas, judgment, whatever that is. Time to set it free. It's time to take action. Messages coming in also. And the 3 of Wands, something you've been waiting for. Relief, healing at last. You're just opening up to love, being more hopeful. But you're holding yourself back. You're holding your own progress back. You're holding back the things that you are longing you had. Let's get some messages of love. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. Okay. That's all right. Open up to someone that will. Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. All right. Again, is it causing drama? Are you holding back because of that? Are you holding back, are you using sex as a weapon, that kind of thing? Or is that person, what's going on here? Addiction. And addiction is affecting this relationship. More obstacles. I think the fear of setting yourself free from this that no longer suits you is difficult. But I'm going to tell you something. If you keep moving forward and release this, Scorpio, you will be in a much better place. I guarantee it for you. Because this is heavy, but this can be solved by not turning your back on the opportunity that you are in complete control of this, with simply surrendering to the universe and letting it flow. You're fighting the flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Scorpio, don't be an asshole. Oh my God, I'm in rare form today. All right, let's close this baby up for you, Scorpio, for the week and see what the closing message is. Break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. That's a great message there. It's time to break free from the past. Set yourself free. Judgment, setting yourself free. Yes. And I think it's time for you, Scorpio. And this full moon is going to shed things on, shed light on this to improve your relationships and open up to some. Maybe even strengthening your relationship with yourself, the most important one on the planet. So break free this week. All right, Scorpio, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, the freaking weekend is posted on Wednesdays, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday vibe. Yours is going to be special because we're going to talk about that full moon that's happening on Monday. You'll be feeling it by then, okay? Let's get a little ahead of the game here. We got great strides today. And if you'd like a tarot or astrology reading with me personally, you can go ahead and click the booking link in the description. And we could do in-person, online. Listen, I will make it work for you, Scorpio. Hang in there. Set yourself free from this, and you will not be sorry. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the weekend. Sagittarius, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from May 5th all the way to May 11th, so welcome, Sag. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are in full bloom to get ready for the summer. All right. This week, we don't have that much going on. You can feel the energy ramping up towards this full moon we're having next week. We'll talk more about that in future videos. But right now, it's a rest week. The only thing we got is May 10th. Mercury, the planet of communication, is moving into Taurus. Of course, it's Taurus season. So the sun and Mercury always follow each other. Well, the sun always moves and Mercury follows after it, But yes, so this gives us an opportunity to let the energy that has shifted all over the board settle with us. All right. But we're going to feel that energy ramp up on this weekend. So the freaking weekend is going to be really interesting. All right. And you can check that out on Wednesdays. So Sag, take it in. This is when we start, like you heard me talking about the freaking weekend in last week's readings, this is a time where things are going to slow down a little bit. All right. So we can take things in and be very present. If you're not being present right now, the summer's going to fly by and you're going to miss all of its beauty. We don't want you to do that. Okay. So slow down a little bit. It's okay. Now, let's get a message before we start the tarot reading from your angels, gods, and goddesses. This is the Angel, Gods, and Goddesses deck, but we're getting messages from Spirit. So what does your higher self, your guides, your angels, whatever, is supplying the energy input here? What do we have for you? They're being kind of very specific. All right. What do we got for Sagittarius for this week? Really making me work for this. What's the message? What's the standout message for Sag? Which one do I keep? The one on the top. Okay, that's interesting. They always say the one on the bottom. All right, Goddess of Shadows. What you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. Let's take a look at that. Goddess of the Shadows. Goddess of the Shadows. Goddess of the Shadows. This is probably honoring your shadow self instead of shunning it. Realize that any perception or belief you have about yourself, Sag, or others, is actually a deception more than it is a perception. This is Sagittarius work if I've ever heard of it. For real. What you perceive to be your dark side or shadow holds a hidden treasure. As humans, we rarely see the full picture in any situation because we are forever stuck in the illusion of good and bad. You judge your positive and negative qualities and strive to be more of what you perceive to be positive while attempting to disown or neglect those aspects which you consider to be negative. By holding this belief, you fail to realize that all serves a purpose and that all benefits you in some way. Everything in our world is made up of positive and negative charges, which together make a whole. You have been guided to choose this card by your soul because you are ready to move to the next level of conscious awareness. Over the coming months, you will find yourself questioning many of your long-held beliefs, and you will realize that many of them are simply illusions that only serve to keep you feeling small, inadequate, or restricted. Fuck yeah. That, I gotta ring the bell. That, Sagittarius, as an astrologer, that is what you are doing. You are always striving to change beliefs and have them conform. They're always shaping. Don't hold these rigid beliefs. Oh, that's so fucking good. This card heralds the start of a wondrous and empowering period of your life, which brings to the surface many beautiful experiences and opportunities, which in the past you never thought possible. Damn. We could end it just like that, Sag. But we're not. Because we want more, don't we? All right, Sag. So you're going to be doing some soul searching. And it's time. Because you'll have epiphanies. And your world will shape up around that. All right. Let's get the vibe this week, Sag. Damn. That's great. It's doing the work, too. All right, that one wants to come out. Okay. Anything else for Sagittarius? That one wants to come out. Did I have a card flip over? Nope. Anything else? That's it. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Wow. Wow. Oh, boy. Yeah. All right, Sag. Here's the lowdown. Definitely have some offers coming in here. Maybe having some offers to travel this week. Maybe have an opportunity for that. But everything's coming full circle for you here. Another 8. You're strong enough. The Strength card. Ace of Cups to fill your cup. You need that strength. You need that. You need some self-care this week. Knight of Cups is an offer coming in. Love, message, something. And communication, big time. To maybe close out a cycle. Coming full circle. Getting outside and enjoying the earth and everything that it brings and it offers. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Traveling, an offer to travel. I like it already. This is very positive energy here. Could be about a relationship also. Cupid's arrow. Yep. Ace of Cups. Something's up. Do you choose to accept the challenge? That's the thing. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay. Um, a lot of us could be dealing with some emotional loss right now. Don't shun that away. You have the strength to kind of nurture yourself. Rest and rejuvenate, ground. There's a huge message of grounding, getting outside. Lots of heart energy with the heart chakra, healing some old wounds. You have the opportunity to do that, filling your cup first with the Ace of Cups, and boy, does it pay off. Material harvest. Something pays off here. Excellent. 4488. I like how that goes. Something's up. Let's look at love. Let's see what's going on with that. This is a good time to heal your heart, if I've ever seen it. Take the time to do it. And you can do it outside, grounding, going for a walk, hiking, something. All right, what do we got? This is a huge opportunity for you to go ahead and do that. Yep, it's an end to being stuck. You greatly need some perspective, and that's what the Goddess of Shadows was telling you earlier. This is, again, Knight of Swords, message, something's coming in. Something you've been waiting for, news of some kind, is definitely coming in this week for you. Again, the Eight of Wands, pay attention to 888. That is abundance and opening up to it. Something you've been waiting for. Material harvest, abundance, something's up here. Believe that you're deserving of it. I'm telling you, that's huge. Definitely messages coming in. So don't feel like you're not hearing from this person. If you're not, then they're not for you. You know what I mean? And you've dodged a bullet there. And the universe will protect you in that way. You know, your guides, whatnot, they will protect you from that. So let's get some messages of love. There they are. Messages coming out quick. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Absolutely. Work on healing your heart this week. Opening up your heart. Lesson. This person in your life is to teach you a spiritual lesson. Pay attention to it. Is this where the beliefs change? That even though I've felt this emotional loss, I still deserve better and I can recover from it, and I'm finally going to take care of myself here? And for some of you, marriage. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. Something you've been waiting for, the World card here, payoff. Yeah, sure. A lot of you Sagittariuses may get asked, there may be a proposal here. So rest assured, maybe some of you are freaking out. I thought he was going to ask me to marry him and he didn't at Easter, or we went on this trip and he didn't ask me. Never say never. It can still happen. You got to change your beliefs. Something here is saying, all right, let's change things. But definitely something you've been waiting for. There's huge communication coming in here. So be patient with the process. You're strong enough to heal and open up your heart this week. That takes precedence. And then the messages will flow. Trust me. All right. Let's get a closing message for you this week, Sagittarius. Thank you all for watching. What do we have? What are we closing it off with? Okay. They wanted both of these. First one is create. You're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now, and it needs to be expressed in a bigger way. Expression, creating. Something you've been working on, perhaps. And break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, Sag, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. You're not stuck. Patience. Things are coming full circle. Messages are coming in, maybe help, to help you break free of whatever's holding you back here. Beliefs, situations, whatnot. But you got this. create the life you want and deserve. And you can do it this week. All right, Sag, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, the freaking weekend is posted on Wednesdays. I got you covered for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll check out that vibe, getting ready for that full moon. And if you would like a tarot reading or astrology reading or both, I can do that in person or online. Go ahead and click the link in the description and hit that book now button, and I will hook you up. Sagittarius, break free and create the life you want. Messages are coming in, trust me, and I will see you on the weekend. Capricorn, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from May 5th all the way to May 11th, so welcome, Capricorn. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are starting to enjoy the better weather, I hope. We're getting so-so weather. We're getting glimpses of it. It's the Western New York debacle we're always in. Is it going to be spring yet? Is it going to snow? Stranger things have happened here, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, the big thing is go out there and ground. Earth signs, especially Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, really need to ground more than other signs. Well, I shouldn't say that. Every fucking sign should ground. But you're part of that Earth agenda. You know what I mean? That energy. When you need to kick those shoes off, let them dogs out, and make contact with the ground. You'll feel so much better when you do. Go ahead and do some research on the physical effects of grounding and what it can do for you. Grounding is a big major theme for you this week, okay? We don't have that much energy shifts going on May 10th. Mercury, the planet of communication, is moving into fellow Earth sign Taurus. That's what happens. The sun moves into a sign, and then Mercury follows after. Okay, so communications can be a little bit more cold, rigid, a little bit more down to earth, matter of fact. Let's just be careful how we word things, okay? So this gives you an excellent time to go out there and ground, all right? Okay, now let's get a message from your guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. And let's get a message for Capricorn. What do we have for this week? What do our guides want us to know? There it is. Angel of Finances. I've never gotten this card before. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. Oh, I like that. Kind of like that swirl on the top of her head. It's a pretty cool design. Nice. All right, let's read on about this, shall we? Angel of Finances, shower me with money. I think we could all use a little angel of finance in our life. Hey. All right. Capricorn, you are about to receive a substantial sum of money, or a substantial stream of money is about to enter your life. We'll take it. You have drawn this card because of your faith in the universe and your strong commitment to your purpose. The Angel of Finances is here to remind you that external wealth simply mirrors our internal beliefs. True that. True that. Ring the fucking bell. Okay? You can choose to see the world as lacking, or you can choose to see it as abundant. You have realized that money is simply energy, a means of exchange, which reflects your values and the way you view life. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive, and remember to put your money to good use. Spend and invest your money in ways that help you further your true purpose and long-term goals, whatever they may be. That's opening up to abundance in a nutshell right there. Okay? It's how you view it. Money is an energy form, and you attract it or you repel it based on how you look at it. And the Angel of Finances out here, looking at their ledger going, wow, we've got so much money here for you, but you're not allowing it in because you're thinking there's a zero balance there. Because there may be a zero balance. You may have $2.41 in your bank account, but you don't pay attention to that. You know this. Thank you for the money that flows into my life. Thank you for allowing myself to open up to abundance because it is my right and I allow it to flow into my life with ease. Money surrounds me. Money flows to me. Money and I have a great relationship. We are down. We love each other and we reciprocate each other. It comes to me and I spend it. It flows. It's always coming in. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going, I never have enough. I got so many fucking bills. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's the first of the month. Holy shit. Holy shit. The world's going to shit. Tariffs, tariffs, tariffs. You see what I'm saying? Walmart doesn't have any fucking food on the top shelf. It's your choice. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. You're fucking worth it. You're worth your weight in gold. Say that over and over again. And gold is fucking at an all-time high, almost $4,000 an ounce. I mean, come on, guys. It's all in perception. How are you seeing the world? As lack? Or as abundance? Take a good look around you at this time of year. Everything, especially if you live in Western New York, everything 3 months ago looked dead as a doornail. Ain't nothing growing, ain't nothing blooming. That shit ain't coming back. That's buried under a snowbank. And then all of a sudden, you give it the right attention. And boom, everything is flourishing like it never was gone away in the first place. That's how you have to look at your life and your finances. Is just because it's a little grim right now doesn't mean it's not going to come back and blossom. It's the way of the fucking world. Cancer always gets a sermon. Amen. I need the music in the back. I'm gonna do that one of these days. I'm gonna put the praise music in the back of me. I bet you $10 it'll make the this will make probably the message even more profound if I had that praise the Lord, the organ music. And it builds up. Dun, 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 dun. I love that stuff, man. That's when you get the Holy Spirit in you. I love that. All right, now, this is what we got here. All the cards are face down, except for this one. The 10 of Wands, great energy. It's moving forward. It's completing something here. It's a payoff. But this person's moving on. But look at all the fucking baggage they got. That's the whole message of this. Move on. But let go of this baggage, okay? So let's see what we've got here, huh? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we've got some movement here. We have the devil. Don't be tempted. And this is you. But let's not be tempted to focus on the uncertainty here. And I'm going to tell you, there's 2 full moons here. We have a full moon coming up on May 12th. We'll talk about that next week. But this is something that you need to be aware of. Let's not be that way, okay? Let's not let our thoughts deceive us. Let's not feel like we've been robbed of anything. Time, money, people, places, or things. Again, this is where we're messing up. This is why the angel of finances has stepped up and said, listen, it's a mentality. It's a vibe. Money's a vibe. It's not what you physically have right now. It's what you put out there that comes back. Now, when you focus on victory and success, I am successful. I am worthy of abundance. Page of Pentacles brings it in. A message of money, opportunity coming in, feet on the ground approach, and moving forward. Getting rid of the baggage. I like that. But don't be tempted to focus on the uncertainty and to let your thoughts deceive you. That's where things go wrong. That's why you don't see the results. Well, Jeff, I've been trying this for 3 fucking months and I haven't seen anything. Well, how's How do you feel about money? Well, it doesn't seem like I never have enough. I work all goddamn day and my bills just pile up and pile up. Okay, well, that's the way you're looking at it. Now you can turn it on its ass and go, how's your finances? Well, right now it's a little thin, but I do know that I am worth my weight in gold. I know that money flows to me, and it's just a little hiccup. It's what happens, but I'm good with it because I know that money always flows to me. Thank you for the large sums of money that flow to me quickly and easily. You have to reprogram yourself. The world is an abundant place. Why are you put here in an abundant place and not to experience that abundance? It's your thoughts and the way that you look at these situations that is making you see the lack in things. It's time to turn it on its ass. And you can do that by using your inner wisdom. Have faith. Trust your intuition. Don't be tempted. Again, the devil is out again. You have a temptation to just go negative. And then there goes your account. Because if you go negative, guess what your account does? It goes negative too. Ooh. Instead, empower yourself. Know that you create your reality. My world is full of abundance and money flows to me in endless streams. Thank you so much. And it does. It's that simple. Why do you think only 1% of the world is rich? Because they know the secret. And you don't. Because you're bombarded with not enough time, not enough water, not enough land, not enough food, not enough. Everything is not enough. In a world so vast, it's almost ridiculous. It's almost like we're ants saying that we're running out of land. Only because in our perception, our little world, when there's a much bigger perception out there. Come on. It almost sounds silly when we break it down that way. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's look at love. But the devil out here twice. What's going on here? Maybe you're addicted to money in a way that, money equals security when money doesn't equal security. Sure, it helps, but it's not the be all end all. You got to change your beliefs, but definitely. Okay, now, as far as relationships, not bad at all. Queen of Swords cuts all cords. Speak your truth. Maybe you got some people around here that kind of Debbie Downer you. You know what I mean? Again, huge message on trusting your intuition. Going with the flow this week, please, please, please. And you got an opportunity to change the way you're looking at relationships. Communication definitely coming in. Ace of Cups is filling your cup to overflowing. I like that a lot, especially when it comes to love and Chariot success. You got to be successful. You got to speak it into existence. You got to feel it in your heart. Your angel of finances is like, let's create some abundance in your lacking life. And that's that. All right. What do we got for messages of love? Unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. Okay? So decide to move forward with that too. Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. With both these devils out here, it's definitely something about sexual. It could be always relying on sex being the anchor in a relationship. Maybe that's not so in this case. Maybe that's why they're unavailable, is because they don't look at sex as the anchor. You may. And that needs to change too in the way that you think about it. There's more to a relationship than just sex. Time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity with this. Absolutely, because you're kind of stuck in this uncertainty bubble that is drying your bank account dry too. It's time to get out of it. And this week, you have an excellent opportunity to do so. Okay? Let's get a closing message for you. Let's get a closing message for... Cards have been weird today. Let's get a closing message for you, Capricorn. Let's wrap this all up for the week. What do we have? No, that one wants to be there. Focus. Capricorn, you're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working towards what is. Paying extra attention to where you place your focus is the first step to creating an amazing life. Where's your focus? On doom and gloom, not enough? Or victory and success, I am enough, and I get more than enough. It's that easy. Create. You're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now. It needs to be expressed in a bigger way. You have an opportunity here to create the life you want. Change your focus, change your life. That's the message for this week, Capricorn. And I hope that you open up to abundance because you're deserving of it. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, Capricorn, the freaking weekend is posted on Wednesdays. Gives you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll talk about that full moonie coming up and all of that shit. And if you'd like a tarot or astrology reading or both, I have a tarot and astrology combo. You can do that in person or online. You can just click the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page. Again, Capricorn, integral part here. Where are you putting your focus, on lack or abundance? Change the way you look at your life and your life will change in miraculous ways. You heard it here first. I love you all. Thank you for watching and I will see you on the weekend. My wrist hurts. Aquarius, Aquarius. It's time. That's right, Aquarius. It is time for your weekly tarot reading. I'm Jeff, here at Raise Your Vibration TV, to bring you the vibe for the week. That's right, Aquarius. Welcome. And this is going to be from May 5th all the way to May 11th. Let's get down to it. You know how we do this? We do the astrology first, we get a message, and then we hit that vibe. So thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's talk about the astrology. Not much going on this week, Aquarius, so we're giving ourselves a little take it in kind of week. Because things are going to shift again. You know, we get these little pauses, and that's okay. May 10th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is moving into Taurus. So communications become a little bit more grounded. They slow down a little bit. Let's just make sure that we're not being so stubborn in our communications, okay? And being stubborn about the way that they come in. They'll come in the time that they need to, all right? You can already start to feel the full moon energy building up. And it could be intense. It's going to be in Scorpio on May 12th. We'll talk about that next week, all right? We'll get in depth with that more as we continue. But this is kind of like a rest week. This is kind of like getting things done. This is settling into all that energy that we've been, that's been shifting around on the board for the last 3 months. Okay. Now we get to slow down a little bit. Remember, last week we were talking about really starting to take in each moment and savor it instead of just woofing it down like at a, old country buffet where you just fucking pile everything on your plate and just woof it down. Are you savoring any of that? Are you really are you even being grateful for the food that you're shoveling into your mouth? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. Let's not be gluttonous with our energy and our time because it will pass you by. And it does you more harm than good. Savor every bit starting now. Okay? And this gives you that time to start savoring it. All right, so that's the astrology. We don't have much going on. Next week, another story. All right, so let's get a message from your guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. And there it is. Ooh, Aquarius. That just popped right out. And this is the Angel of Soul Love. Just let your soul love. Time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. Now, that's the key and the crux to finding that soul love, to opening up to that soul love, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Is how you value yourself. You must love yourself equally for that other love to come in, that other match, that energetic match. That's exactly what it is. So let's read into it. The world around you, Aquarius, is simply a reflection of your inner world, beliefs and feelings. Truth, truth, truth. Let me repeat that for some of you aquas in the back, because you're too busy spacing out. The world around you is simply a reflection of your inner world, beliefs, and feelings. There is a person or a group of people in your life at present who keeps putting you down and undervaluing what you say or do. Eey. The angel of soul love realizes that this is a painful and hurtful situation for you and has shown up in your reading today to help you work through and heal this issue. From a higher perspective, all happens as an act of love. The people in your life at present are simply here to help you face your own feelings of inadequacy, self-worth, and self-love. That is not to say that you should pat them on the back for making you feel small or sad. Rather, it is the opposite. Stand up for yourself regardless of what others think or say, and know that you are eternally worthy of love. In essence, you are a wondrous and beautiful being of light and love. True that. You are held in eternal embrace by the soul of creation, loved and valued more than you will ever know. Start to have loving thoughts for yourself. You are perfect just as you are. There is no need to change anything about you except for the perceptions you hold about yourself. Affirm to yourself many times each day, I am love, I am light, I value and honor myself through my thoughts and through all I say and do. The more I love and value myself, the more love and value I attract from those around me. Okay, let's say it again. That's a lot, but let's say it again. I am love. I am light. I value and honor myself through my thoughts and through all I say and do. The more I love and value myself, the more love and value I attract from those around me. We could end the reading right there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, wow. This is a time this week to go ahead and really start putting in the effort of valuing yourself and loving yourself just as you are, so you can attract that like energy. All right? Damn. Let's get the vibe, Aquarius. Let's get the vibe. Oof. 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 Oop. Okay. Wow. Wowzer, wowzer, wowzer. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. All right, here we go. Damn. This is incredible. Nine of Wands to the Judgment to the Magician. This is all about setting yourself free. There's major cards here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a big deal. Pay attention, Aquarius. Pay attention. You have your walls up. I understand. You're trying to protect yourself. You're very road weary about what's going on right now, but have no fear. This is beautiful. We need to change the way we're looking at ourselves in our life here. Judgment is setting yourself free, breaking down that wall, trusting the process. The Magician here is saying you create your reality. What are you focusing on? Focus on balance. Focus on shining as brightly as the sun. Don't let anything get you down. Set yourself free from the low vibe. Remember, you're the creator of that vibe. You are sending out a frequency. Your feelings and your thoughts and your beliefs all Transmit that. What are you transmitting? Focus on balance. Thank you for my balanced life. The sun. I am confident. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am successful. The Page of Wands is here to tell you you're taking things way too serious and you need to lighten the fuck up. Really. And the Page of Wands is also bringing in an opportunity for change here. When you stop taking things so seriously and placing judgment on where you are in your life. Be happy, be present, be balanced in this moment. Nine of Pentacles is when you do that, it pays off. But you have to act as if. I'm putting in the right energy into this. The Wheel of Fortune is saying, okay, the universe is saying, all right, it's time. It's time, Aquarius, let's do this. Instead of getting caught up with other things, it's time to really get to it. The universe is working in your favor here, and it's trying to call you out to be like, listen, things aren't coming into you because you've got these walls up. Walls keep everything out. Boundaries only allow a certain energy in. So remember that. And you determine what the energy is. No more, no less. You know what I'm saying? But this is a great opportunity here. A lot of you could be opening up to a raise or a move or something major here is going down, especially with all these major cards. And it's about valuing yourself and the reward that it brings. It's kind of giving you the step-by-step process here, what can actually happen. Again, the Magician out again, clarifying, be aware. What's the frequency? Eight of Wands is accelerated motions, messages coming in, rejoicing in celebration. Again, things working out in your favor here. Wow. See yourself where you want to be in the future. Act as if you're already there. And you keep practicing that and keep practicing that, and you see what happens. You watch what happens. You'll be pleasantly surprised. All right, let's look at love. Because this is all about love, value, self-worth, self-love. What do we have for Aquarius? What else do we need to know? Yep, there's the boundaries, not walls card. There it is, right there. Setting yourself free. Breaking that wall down. Absolutely. No more holding back. Very telling. No more holding back. You're holding back. It's time to heal that. The star, the universe has your back. That's your card, baby. And Eight of Wands, again, there's a message coming in. Someone's macking on you, big time. But they can't get through that wall. It's not energetically possible in this universe if you have an energetic wall up because of past whatever, and you're holding back and you got that wall built up. Make the change in your relationships to do better and deserve better, because you do. Damn. All right, let's get some messages of love, shall we? That holding back. The sun doesn't hold back. The sun just does what it needs to do. That's what you need to do. Shine, baby. Blossom. Look at this. Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. You can't make this shit up. Addiction. And addiction is affecting this relationship. Okay. What are we going to do about that? Because I think this is holding things back. Set yourself free from it. Do you need to deal with it? Is that necessary for you to deal with it? Or can you simply set yourself free from the situation? The wait card is out. The timing is not quite right. That's okay. You've got work to do. You've got to take this wall down. And you have to build it with confidence and light. And know that things will work out for you because you're deserving of it. And that's the truth right there, Aquarius. And you watch how things change in every area of your life. Just not love, but in every area, because this also has an undertone of work and prosperity also. So let's get a closing message for you. There it is. And it's patience. Yes, you have to be patient with your process because it involves getting that balance right. Aquarius, you're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. Ningya, does it ever? Stop taking things so seriously and release yourself from some of these things. You know? You deserve better. Okay? Aquarius, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget the freaking weekend is posted on Wednesdays to give you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got you covered there. And if you'd like a tarot or astrology reading, or both, a little bit of both in this beautiful little tarot and astrology combo I have, I could do that in person or online for you. Click the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page and I'll hook you up. All right, Aquarius, be patient with your process here. Love yourself and your cup will overflow. But remember, you're the rhythm of this record. And building walls keeps abundance and beautiful things out. You tear down that wall and put up some boundaries, firm boundaries. Release the things that drag you down. Set yourself free. And you watch how things transpire in the next coming weeks. Even this week. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you on the weekend. Pisces, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be from May 5th all the way to May 11th. So welcome, Pisces. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are thriving and loving this beautiful spring weather. Yes, summer's on its way. Picnics and hot dogs and hamburgers and potato salad and watermelon and water balloons and lemonade, kiddie pools. Beer, blueberry beer. Love blueberry beer. Yes. All right. Hey, welcome. We have a period where we rest right now. So this week is giving us a rest. And it's short-lived because we have a full moon coming up on the 12th. We'll talk about that next week. However, what we're really going to talk about is that we only have one energy shift, and it's on May 10th. It's Mercury, the planet of communication, is moving into Taurus. So things are a little bit more grounded. Communications may be a little bit more slow, maybe a little bullish. So let's not get ahead of ourselves here, you know. Practical. Be practical. Logical. Not so much logical. Practical. Yeah. You know. Feet on the ground with communications instead of wah. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only energy that we got going on with this ramp up towards the full moon. So let's get to the tarot, shall we? Let's get a message from your guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. Angel of Relaxation. Again, this is a week to do it. Let go of desired outcomes, and you will get what you want. That's it. Thank you, everybody. No. Angel of Relaxation. Give me a hammock. A cosmic hammock. Angel of Relaxation. Calling. Angel of Relaxation. Hello. Angel of Relaxation. Angel of Space Clearing. Angel of too many pages in this book. Angel of Union. Angel of... Okay, really. Is it... it's alphabetical order, Jeff. Yeah. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All right. Everything will fall into place and become clear when it's meant to. So switch off and take it easy for a while. The Angel of Relaxation has appeared in your reading to help you relax. By keeping your focus fixed on all it is you wish to happen, you are, in a way, preventing the natural flow of events to unfold. Surrender any project or concern to the angels in knowing that all is being taken care of. Focus on all you have achieved to date and all your many blessings. Take time to nurture and pamper yourself and start to do more of those things which nourish your soul instead of worrying about the future. By relaxing and letting go of desired outcomes, you create the space for the angels in the universe to give you what you want. Trust. So relax. The universe has got you. Instead of freaking out. I gotta freak out. Oh my fucking God. Why? It's reacting. It's not relaxing. Okay? The universe has got you. All right, let's get the vibe for the week, Pisces. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. To see that. Okay, anything else? Yeah? Is that it? Okay. I was a little unsure there. I didn't know where this was going. All right. But I sure know where it's been. Oh, boy. Interesting. And look at all the things that's happening here because we're not relaxing about this situation here. Okay? Very telling how that message just unfolded in a visual depiction here. Okay? Wow. The devil, the Three of Swords. Don't be tempted to hang on to anything, to freak out. Again, it's heartache and sorrow here. Let's not focus on it. Okay? The Five of Swords is let's not worry. It's time to change our focus. It's time to not worry about this. And instead of having a losing attitude, have a winning attitude. It's time to walk away. The Eight of Cups is definitely letting go of whatever this is, and it's good. The Six of Swords is showing that your thoughts have to work with you. There are some that can go with you and some that cannot, all right? To alleviate this, we've got to let go of the worry. We've got to let go of some beliefs that we've had. But the outcome here is beautiful. You're strong enough to do this, and very encouraging words for you this week. So step up to it. Know that it's inside you. And the world has so much to offer. And there are cycles completing here. Could be some traveling that you're worried about. See, this is all about just relax. You're strong enough, and you deserve a beautiful world to live in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I love the circle completes. Pay attention to that, Pisces. Letting this go. Relaxing, because we're not letting this get to us. Wonder what that all is, All right, let's get some oracles. I mean, just don't be tempted to focus on the negativity or the past or, again, with Pisces, it always comes down to victim or victor. That's always what it comes down to. Okay, let's get some oracles. Triumphant success. Ace of Wands. Yes. You have to feel it. Wow. It's time to sacrifice. It's time to get a different perspective. That's the Hangman with a new idea. You have to have hope. Allow the universe to flow through you with the crown chakra. Clear that crown chakra out with the worry here. Solar plexus. I can do it. I deserve it. And look at that. Fulfillment of wishes and the 10 of the Wheel of Fortune with the World card here. Fuck. This is great energy, Pisces. Why let this get to us? Why let that get to us? Good question. Beautiful, though. Outcome is beautiful. And it all comes down to being hopeful, that light shining, that Leo energy, the sun. Lots of yellow in here. That's prosperity. That's light. To finally light the dark, you know? All right, let's get some love. Let's see what's going on with the relationships here. Some of you, oh, the World card. Oh, boy. Yeah, some of you might be coming full circle with somebody, completing a cycle with somebody. You could also be, no, they said to keep these. Good. Traveling to see somebody. Something's up here. Trust your intuition. Boy, look at all these cards that came out. They want to speak to you. You better listen. Yeah. All these swords. Don't be tempted to be deceived. Stop taking arrows for everybody. You know what I mean? Self-deception. A lot of that going on. It's an end to it. Another 10. Pay attention. That's important, guys. It really is. Be patient with your process and trust your intuition. Big focus on intuitive abilities and using them. Again, with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, we have a match here. 2 world cards. Something's up. You heard it here first. Single Pisces. Coupled Pisces. Boy. When we let go of the negative, low self-esteem issues and get a different perspective, boy, do your relationships blossom. It's time for a change with the Queen of Wands. More Leo energy. And the world deals with fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. And the Knight of Cups, an offer coming in. Some of you are receiving an offer. The cups are ready. They are coming to you. Open up to it. Don't worry about it. It looks like some of you are concerned that it's not going to come to you. And I say, hogwash. It's on its way. Let's get some messages of love. Now, this could be, jobs, career. This is good stuff. Maybe even moving, new home. But it's releasing old negative patterns. Look at that. Self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Absolutely. It's so important to balance your chakras. Release, radical acceptance, and surrender can help you let go. It's time. And new love. A lot of you Pisces are going to experience this. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. Absolutely. Again, things coming full circle here. Pisces, relax. It's on its way. That's the message for this week. It really is. In the meantime, do your self-care. Release the doubt, the fear, and the worry. Look at that. Popped right out. Closing message. It's time, Pisces. You're being asked to move forward toward the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready. It's time. There it is. Pisces, relax. It's on its way. You'll start to see that this week. Do your work. Do it well. Do it with a smile on your face and joy in your heart. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, the freaking weekend is posted on Wednesdays to give you that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday vibe. I got you covered there. And if you'd like a tarot or astrology reading or both, I have a combo that you can take advantage of. It's selling like hotcakes. I could do that for you in person or online. Simply click the link in the description, and it'll bring you to my booking page. All right, I love you all, Pisces. It's time. Let's do this. Let's get into the rhythm of our world and jive the way we should and relax. I love you all, and I will see you on the weekend.